All right, this is brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquath that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Rapper Lil Loaded Dies at 20. The reason why I want to get into this lesson in the first place is because of the cause of his death. Now, as we all have been seeing, over 200 rappers have been dropping dead over the past year. All right. I believe ever since 2020, the rate of rappers dying has just skyrocketed, man. It's just been skyrocketing very just high, man. A lot of rappers just been dropping. And one of the reasons is because their music is polluted, it's defiled, it's wicked, it's evil. You know, the majority of the music these days pushes an evil eye towards our brother, which is a curse that was put upon our people. All right. They push adultery. They push homosexuality, all kind of things, man. They push a lot of things that our people should not be involved in. All right. And the thing is, this dude was hella young, man. 20 years old. 20 years old, right? And this dude is already gone. All right? Already gone. He ain't get a chance to live at all. Now, like I said, the reason why I wanted to get into this topic in the first place is because of the cause of his death, the reason why he died in the first place. Now, a lot of people are saying that he took his own life. And they are saying the reason that he took his life was because of his woman. All right. Now, I don't know how true this is, so I'm not just going to automatically say this is the reason why he died or anything like that. So I'm just putting it out there that I don't know if this is the actual reason. But, you know, I try to do some research to see if the dots connect. And this may be the actual reason why he died. He took his own life. Now, I was going through this article right here, right? And this is one of the key things that led me to believe this might be true. Now it says Lil Loaded's last words. Lil Loaded's last words. It says rapper Lil Loaded said he was ready for his heart and soul to join God in a final Instagram post before his tragic death on Monday. The shocking final Instagram message was written as a message to God and shared online by rap media outlet Rap House TV. Dear Most High, the rapper, whose real name was Deshaun Robertson, wrote, "Please forgive me for my shortcomings and all the times I fell short of making you proud and being appreciative of the blessings that have been put in my life." The Dallas-based rapper then went on to thank God for all of the people in his life that kept him grounded and humble through everything, and said he loves every single one of those people. "I ask for entrance to your kingdom through all of my mistakes. I know you love all of your children, and I am ready for my heart and soul to join you," he concluded the note. So when you read this sounds like he was mentally preparing himself to take out his own life. He said, "I'm ready for my heart and soul to join you." All right. Like I said, don't take any of my words too seriously, because you already know how Jake is. Jake will come out, "Man, you can't be saying this, you can't be saying that." Look, like I said, I don't know if this is the exact cause of why he died. But at the end of the day, you put certain things together. So when we went down here, let me scroll down just a little bit. Right here it says, friend says Lil Loaded took his own life. Musician Lil Loaded took his own life after reportedly having relationship problems with his girlfriend. A friend of the rapper has claimed the artist's attorney confirmed yesterday that the Dallas musician, real name Deshaun Maurice Robertson, passed away aged 20. Officials have not confirmed the cause of death. A man thought to be a friend of the rapper claimed the musician took his own life after reportedly having relationship problems with his girlfriend, Revolt TV reports. All right. So this is what this one little part said, right? But then like I said, I went to a couple more things, and this is from a tweet from Jaqueef I think his name is, or whatever. And this is some of the things that was written or posted by Lil Loaded right here, or by somebody else. It says, my nigga killed himself because of his beat. I hate this hoe so much right now. I'm so fucked up, bro, that Nid told me in the studio last month somebody got at his girl. He'll kill him. He'll kill him. Jake, man. But anyway, it says this Nid ended this shit because behind his girl, he meant that shit, brother, I love you. All right. Anyway, then he said he was just telling me about her food, like everything, how good she is in. Man, I'm sorry. Excuse my folly, man. How she don't be fucking with other niggas and she know netter. And man, you can just read it, man. Bro, I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I knew it. It was behind this hoe. I hate that hoe forever on my daughter. Yeah, you can see right here, man. You can see this is what it says and everything like that. And then you can see these, you can read this for yourself and everything like that. And you know, there's so many clues or whatever that's going to him taking out his own life because of his woman. And as you can see right here, down here, it says cheating bitch, shaking my head, you know, and everything like that. And this is coming from friends of the rapper. All right. So at the end of the day, what we all been telling you so-called men out there, now this is for edification purposes. What we've been telling you so-called men out there is to not give all of your energy toward these women, man, at all. All right. We've been telling you over and over and over again that these women are wicked. Do not put all of your feelings toward these women. Because if you do, you're going to end up emotional, man. You're going to end up doing things that either you're going to regret or it's just going to bring you down to a very low point like this rapper did. Like I said, if this was the reason why he did that, that's very sad, man. It's messed up. Like I said, he didn't even get a chance to live, man. Dude was 20. According to this world, he just made it to be legal, you know, and everything like that. He didn't get a chance to experience anything, man. All right. But as we all know, this was going to happen to a lot of our men in the last days. And this is why we say, you know, if you can't find a woman on this side, do not worry about it, man. Do not worry about it, because you're not going to be able to please these women on this side, man. These women have been given freedom. These women have been given the freedom to think for themselves, you know, to hop from one arrow to the other without feeling guilty about it. All kind of things, man. All right. All kind of things. So at the end of the day, this is something that you should not be putting your whole heart into, man. Leave these people alone, man. Leave these women alone, man. And just focus on yourself. Focus, you know, and mainly focus on fearing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Because at the end of the day, these wicked women are going to bring you down in the spirit, man. And it's coming out over and over and over again. Just like it's this one video, I forget who posted it, but I watched it. It was this, looked like an Issachar, right? So-called Mexican. He went on Instagram Live or whatever because he found out his woman was cheating on him. And he was getting chased by the police and everything while he was live on Instagram, you know, talking to people on Instagram, talking about he's just about to end his life because he would rather die than go to jail and everything like that. And people trying to tell him not to do it, just go through what you got to go through so you can live, you can get out of this or whatever. He pretty much like, fuck that. And then at the end of the day, he killed himself. The cops came up on the car because the cops shot down his tires so he couldn't drive. So the cops came up on the car and trying to get him not to do it. But he shot himself, man. And now he's gone because he realized that his woman cheated on him. All right. This is why we always say to the few sisters that's listening and learning, because there's not that many women who believe in this. All right. The women that's going to start believing in this, they're going to start believing in these words when shit hit the fan. All right. That's when Isaiah 4:1 is going to come into play, because they're going to realize the things that we've been saying is happening, and they're going to realize the trouble that they're in. And then they're going to want to seek the men of the Lord. And even in that time, only women with the righteous spirits are going to be able to join up with those men of the Lord, man. Because the elect will be able to read these women's spirits when they receive those spiritual powers or whatever the case may be, man. They're going to be able to know who's wicked and who's not. So even Isaiah 4:1 is not for every woman, as we all know, because there's a lot more women in the world than men. So a lot of our women are going to be destroyed, man. All right. But to get back to this, let's start off with Sirach 26:8. Because you men got to start girding up those loins, man. You got to start showing yourselves men. All right. This is Sirach 26:8. It says, a drunken woman and a gatter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. All right. So if this is the case, if this is the reason why he took his life, evidently, as we saw in those tweets and Instagram posts or whatever the case may be, him finding out that his woman cheated on him caused great anger, to the point where his anger overtook him, to the point where now he took out his own life. He let those emotions get to him, man. And what is a gatter? Let's look that word up, man. Let's look up the word gatter. Here it is, gatter. And it says to move restlessly or aimlessly from one place to another. It's an act of gadding. This is one of the things that these women do, man. Women cannot sit down at all. They cannot sit down at all. The scriptures say a woman should be at home, God in the house, right? That's the last place women want to be these days, man. They got to go to the club. They got to go to the bar. They got to meet new dudes at the gym. They got to go walk down outside in the corners, stand outside, look for dudes. All kind of shit, man. They want to do anything but what they're supposed to do, what the Most High told them to do. He told them they should be at home, God in the house. None of these women want to do that, man. Every girl just want to have fun spirit is out here, and it's going wild, man. It's been going wild. All right. But at the end of the day, they're not supposed to be a gatter. They're not supposed to be doing that, man. They're supposed to be at home, God in their house. And when their husband come home, their desire should be toward their husband. Like it says in Genesis, man. Their whole mindset should be on pleasing their husband. But their women don't want to do that, man. Our women don't want to do that. All right. Let's get Sirach 25:17. This is Sirach 25:17. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly. You already know that's one of the things that he did when he found out, when he was finding out, you know, the different actions of his woman, because this is not something that has happened out of the blue, man. You always get the signs of when your woman is doing something that she's not supposed to be doing, man. All right. You start having arguments. She starts getting on the phone more. She stops talking to you as much as she used to. She starts going out being a gatter. All right. All of those things, man. And when he realizes it, and then, you know, you get around your boys, you get around your brothers, whoever the case may be, and they realize it, or, you know, they see how your woman acts in public and everything like that. What do? You sigh. You be like, damn, man, why is she like this? You know, why is she doing these type of things, man? You are an embarrassment to me. A woman is supposed to be a representation of her husband. Just like a man is supposed to be a representation of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. A woman is a man's glory, man. So this is why a lot of men sigh when our women go out there and they act whatever type of way that they want. They don't want to claim them. But the only reason why Jake deal with these women is because it's pussy. Point blank period, man. Because it's pussy. They realize that they got something to hit, and then they be like, okay, you know what? I'll just deal with it, man. They showed you that all kind of movies and shit. Like, for instance, this one movie, Night at the Roxbury. That's an old school movie, came out in the 90s. Night at the Roxbury or whatever. I forget the two main actors' names. But there's this one scene where the woman was like, look, you got to follow everything that I do, because she pretty much was getting with the dude, getting with fam or whatever, so then she can have family ties with both of her families coming together and having a business aspect to get more money. So one of the things that she did when he realized that he wasn't with that whole plan, she started hopping on him, man. She started giving it up. She started giving it up left and right, left and right, left and right. And he always is like, you know what? Okay, I'll do what you want to do. She started topping him off and everything. And that's what Jake does, man. That's how Jake gives in to the woman because, like I said earlier, because it's pussy. But you got to put that to the side, man. The Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said that he was going to add these things unto us in the kingdom, man. He knows that we're oppressed because whether you like it, or whether you women like it or not, a man being with one woman is oppression, man. It's studies out there that tells you that a man will have a better sexual drive if he realized he was with other women. Because you got to remember, a man gets bored with just the same thing over and over and over again, man. A woman won't get bored, man. This is why you have pimps and hoes. The women could be with this one man all of her life and be satisfied, man. But a man, he be satisfied when he realizes he have other options, man. And that's just real, man. Whether I don't care how you certain Jays like it or not, man. That's just real. All right? That's just how it is, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, in the kingdom, we're going to love our women, but this one woman thing is not going to be a thing in the kingdom, man. And our women will not be gatherers in the kingdom, man. All right? But getting back to this, like it says, a man sighs when he sees the actions of his woman. And these are one of the signs of where a man starts to be like, you know what, man, I can't deal with her, man. And as you can see, evidently, like I said, if this was a case of him dying by suicide, he chose the ultimate way of not dealing with her, man. And that's sad, man. But it is what it is. Let's get First Esdras. Let's get First Esdras 4:26. And it says, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. Men have died for women. And like I said, if this is the case, Lil Loaded died for that woman because he was so down in the spirit, he just didn't even want to deal with life. Okay? This is a thing. This is a thing that's happening amongst a lot of men out here, man. Because what? They don't have their manhood, man. They don't have that man mentality that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is teaching us right now, man. This is why the 144,000 are going to be judges and govern the nation of Israel and the whole earth at that, underneath Yahushua and King David, all right? Because we're preparing our spirits right now to become men. We're starting to look at this world, and we don't care what people think, man. We're girding up our loins like Yahweh said, man. All right? Answer thou me as a man. All right? So this is one of the things that, you know, men do for these women. You got to realize, man, when you come into this truth, you got to realize that a woman is under you no matter what this world may push. No matter what bullshit knowledge this world pushes, you got to recognize that a woman is under you. As soon as you realize that, you'll start to act accordingly, man. Point blank, period. So you got to, like I said, man, you got to really start thinking about certain things, man. Attack certain situations. Don't let yourself down because of these females, man. These females ain't shit like they be saying about it, niggas. Niggas ain't shit. No, these women ain't shit, man. Point blank, period. They're being exposed left and right, man. All right. So let's end it with this. Isaiah 46:8. This is Isaiah 46:8. And it says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors. That's his point blank to the point. Or I'm butchering it. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, at the end of the day, you're supposed to show yourselves men, man. All right? There's an order. There's an order. And the Most High is getting ready to bring back that order on earth because everything is getting out of hand, man. Like, come on, man. Like I said, he was 20 years old. He didn't, like I said, he didn't get a chance to experience anything, man. He didn't get a chance to live at all. But at the end of the day, this was judgment from the Most High as well, man. Most High was like, you know what? Yep, this is time for you to be taken out of this earth. And that's what he had happen by his own hands. Understand, man. So at the end of the day, like I said, man, like we always say, look, when it comes to these females, man, we understand we are men. The woman was created for us. All right. So the Most High knew what he was doing when he created a woman. He made sure that they was going to be attractive. He made sure they was going to have these certain bodies and everything like that. He made sure they was going to be submissive, you know, in their righteous state and everything like that to make our days easier. But at the same time, he did put these spirits upon these women and everything like that for our learning, man. All right. You got to remember, we are put here to serve captivity. All right. And one of the things that we were going to go under as well while we were in captivity is the curses. So once you realize that, man, you really just start to ease up a little bit, man. Like I said, it's not easy to deal with as far as, because you got to live it, of course. But at the end of the day, you do what? You remember these scriptures. All right. You remember these scriptures and you move forward, man. You realize where you're living at. And you realize that this life would not always be like this. All right. So that's what you got to remember, man. All right. Show yourselves men. Don't give your all to these women, man. Just like this one quote that was been going around. I forget who it's from, so-called black man. He said, God gave women eyes, but eyelids, but they like to go in to the beauty shop and pluck those up and change them. God gave women lips, but they like to get injection in their lips to change it. God gave women breasts and buttocks, but they like to get injections and shape it another way, even though he gave them something natural that's already attractive. You know? And he was like, getting to the point, he was like, look, if God gave women all of these things and they changed what they, everything that he gave them, that means even the Most High couldn't even please these women with what he gave them. So what makes you think that you can? All right. So it is what it is, man. Do not go all out for these women and do not let these women get to your head, man. Point blank, period, man. Leave these females alone, man. I ain't saying be gay or nothing like that. Don't get it twisted or whatever. But let's deal with these women accordingly, man. All right. Point blank, period. So I hope it was edifying, man. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.